Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Steve coming to you live from Connecticut on a very cold, snowy day. And in front of you is one of my good friends, Jeff, who's been flipping bikes, riding bikes, and just messing with bikes in general for years now. And I want to shoot a video asking him a few questions about what to look for in terms of bike repairs when you go to look at a bike, in hopes to help you viewers out there looking to get started in flipping bikes for cash. So Jeff, okay, you look at a bike on Craigslist or you're at a tag sale and the bike's in front of you. Let's talk about some things that you want to avoid, or maybe some repairs that you don't want to mess with when you're looking at a bike to help the viewers out.
All right, well, first thing is you're not going to make much money if the repairs are very expensive. So
of
repairs
course,
like replacing the derailleur,
yeah,
or replacing bent rims on cheaper bikes will cost more.
Sometimes a bent rim could cost more than the bike's even worth.
Right.
If you don't have spare parts.
Major issues you want to avoid is bent frames or cracked frames.
That's a deal breaker all the time.
Bikes, the fork is bent. You want to check the fork. I mean, if the suspension is completely blown, you might be able to get away with selling it, but replacing it to someone who wants to buy a hardcore bike, they'll probably not go with that unless they're planning on replacing the fork.
So you're saying you want to avoid cracked frames and bent frames,
right,
cracked forks and bent forks,
broken derailleurs, messed up derailleurs, even shifters.
Wait, how do you tell if a derailleur is broken?
If it's completely broken, you won't even be able to shift out of the gear it's riding in.
So it just it doesn't even go up or down, the derailleur?
The chain won't shift at all.
Okay. And you mentioned something about shifting?
Yeah, shifting. If the shifters are broken, those are going to be costly to replace. I mean, repairs like brake pads, cables for the brakes, cables for the shifters, those are minor repairs. Even replacing a seat is minor and easy, but still costs a little bit of money if you want a nice one.
So the feel that I'm getting off of this is the major things you really want to look out for is the frame, the fork, the crankset. I'm not sure if you mentioned that. A messed up derailleur. I mean, cable work and, you know, tune-ups with the brakes and whatnot. It's not too big of a deal.
Yeah, like if the crankset, if the teeth are all worn down and your crankset's all worn out, the bike is pretty much shot. So you're going to only want to replace that on a nice bike if you're trying to sell it. Okay. You're just trying to get it running.
And, you know, you guys, you don't have to be an expert when it comes to repairing a bike, because I'm going to be honest with you folks, I've flipped a lot of bikes over the last year, and I really don't know too much in terms of repairs. But the things that I do look out for is like Jeff's been talking about, is the frame, the crankset, derailleur. You know, if it needs a tune-up, if it needs cable work, little stuff like that, don't worry about it. Just buy these bikes very cheap, and, you know, do your due diligence before you go out and look at these bikes. Go on eBay, go on Craigslist, see what these bikes are going for, because regardless of what repairs need to be done, if you don't know what the bike is worth before you go out there, you're probably going to waste your time. So I hope this video helped.
Check out the thrift stores, Savers, Goodwill.
We've been finding a lot of good deals there lately.
It's a $10 bike, and you can sell it for $100, and
all day.
Even needs to be replaced. It just needs a tune-up.
Exactly. Most of the time, you know, you just brake pads. You throw on a new tube in the tire, and it's working great.
Shine that thing up.
Shine it up. Simple green.
Simple green.
All right, Jeff. I appreciate you coming on this channel and talking to the viewers. Hopefully, this video helps you folks out there, and you know, go out there and flip some bikes. Thanks for tuning in, folks.
See ya.